welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about hair. I've been asked recently how I style the wigs that I wear and how I wear them, I guess. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Talk about that. Otherwise it just sounds weird, right? So how I do it. So today's wig that we're going to be doing is this one by Lit Unicorns. It's my purple one. My fun purple wig. I figured this one would be fun to show because it's really bright, so. Or I could do the pink one. Oh, I've got a baby helping himself into my lap. Hi. So this is gonna make it a little bit more challenging, doing your hair with a munchkin in your lap. Mwah. Yeah, right. Hmm? Don't I love you so much? Actually, yeah, let's do this one. I'm trying to think if I want to do this one or another one. Okay, so what you're wanting to do first is there are a few things that you need when you're wearing fake hair, besides extensions. You're gonna want to get wig caps. This is really good. It keeps your wig, you know, from itching on your head. That's for me. And also it helps hold your hair in place with, you know, I have little baby hairs and stuff like that. And it just makes it so much more comfortable. Lit Unicorns has some of these, and then pretty much all my purchases, they've included these, and I purchased extras. So this is important to have. I'm like trying to adjust myself around my child. This is definitely a fun situation because he's now helping. Also, when you're getting a wig, especially with, you know, whether it's synthetic or not, this is a wig brush. This one is for synthetic. Lit Unicorns also sells these. They also have wig forms too. So when you're storing your wigs, and yeah, every now and then I use it to brush my hair when I'm too lazy to get up and go get my actual hairbrush. Okay. Hey Whittle, what did you do with all my stuff? Okay, so the first thing you want to do, especially if you have long hair, is you want to first braid your hair because you're going to do like a kind of like a halo around the back of your head. By the way, if your hair is curly, it's gonna tangle crazy when you do this. But anyway, so you kind of want to just braid your hair like so, because you're gonna pin it back, and this actually just makes it so much easier, really. This is how I do it. I braid it. Pigtail braids. Hi, baby bear. So this is gonna take a while, sorry. It's okay, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. Go ahead, you can take that. You can go play with that. It's clean. I know, you're counting all of mommy's bobby pins. I'm gonna need those. Okay, like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, so okay, so now I've got my hair braided. Okay, perfect. Good. Yes. Awesome. So now you're gonna take bobby pin. You're gonna take your hair and you're gonna wrap the braids around your head. Okay. This is like exceptionally helpful if your wig has. It would help if I actually had the bobby pin on my actual braid. Try that again. Those were very exceptionally helpful, especially if your wig has those hair clip on the bottoms, because it can snag into the braid and it will just help keep it in place. My son is now playing with all my bobby pins, so now I have to dig for them. Hey, can I have my bobby pins back? No, 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 don't mess with that. Can I have a bobby pin? Thank you. Now you're gonna do the other side. I know. Okay. He was gracious enough to leave me with a couple more bobby pins. Oh my gosh. There we go. Did your brother run off with all the bobby pins that I had set aside? Yes, he did. Okay, so I'm going to put a few more in the back. Okay. Like I said earlier, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect because you're going to be wearing the wig cap. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the bobby pins that he decided to hide on me. Have children, they said. It would be fun, they said. What are you doing? No, you don't need any of that stuff. No, you don't need to play in Mommy's makeup and paint the walls again. Thank you. You can play with this, just don't paint the walls with Mommy's eyeshadow. I was like, well, that's what I wanted to do, so that takes all the fun. Ethan has all my bobby pins. Okay, he was gracious enough to drop one. Hold on. Talk about a hot mess of a tutorial. Would you expect any less from me? Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we got our wig cap. And this is the part that is such a pain in the butt for me. And now that I said that, now it's going to be good for me. Usually I have to fight with these things, but anyway. So, yeah. You want to put it to where your natural hairline is a bit, right in here. Some people do it a little differently. I like to pull a little bit of my little stragglers here down. That's what I do. You don't have to do that, but I do. So anyway, you have your wig cap on. You can see it. Okay, so now we're gonna do the wig. We're gonna do my purple wig today because like I said, it's nice and bright and pretty. And it looks like somebody got a hold of it. Rotten children. Okay, so I'm just brushing it a little bit. This one also on the inside, this one doesn't come down over my whole head. It only hits to a certain point in the back, so I never get to use this, but that's okay. It has these adjusters on it, so you just slide them in. So this is what you use to like help tighten it to fit on your melon a little bit better. Okay. Where did I put this one? To the front? Now we'll put it here. There we go. Okay. So now with a lot of wigs, you're going to need to do what's called plucking. So especially if it's synthetic. When you get your wig, you want to pluck right here in the hairline, just a couple strands at a time to make it look like your natural hair, because they usually come so thick and full, there's no hairline, so it just looks like it looks really off, and it doesn't look as natural as it could. And I like to, like with my brown and pink wig, I plucked it so it kind of looks in the front like my actual hair does, which takes a lot of time, but your patience will be rewarded because it'll look more natural. And most people don't know it's a wig until I actually tell them, with both my pink and brown wig and the long brown one. This one they don't know either. They assume this one's real hair too for some reason. So I know some people put this on upside down and then they flip their head over. Not me. So I'm not that coordinated, and because this one's a half a head, it's like half a head. Yeah. it's a little bit more of a pain in the butt to do the flippity dip. Okay, so there we go. Okay. So now that you have your wig on, I probably should do one of these tutorials with my other wigs, but you know, now you can actually come in and you can mess with it to get it to look the way that you want. You can push it, pull it back to make it better. You can also brush crap out of the way. Now this particular wig, I like to style it with the bangs to the side. This one, they usually have it showed with the bangs cut across in like a fringe, but I like to style this one with the hair going like this. So, and that's mostly because that's actually how I wear my hair a lot anyway. So I'm just going to adjust this a bit. Okay. Okay, there we go. This wig has clips right here, so it slides into your hair, which is really helpful. And what I like to do also is I like to come in here and brush the stragglers into my natural hair. See? So it kind of looks like it's blended in with my natural hair. Somebody really got a hold of this one. I've never had it tangle like this before. Now, one thing you will know about synthetic wigs is that they will all tangle. But if you are going to do a synthetic wig, spending a little bit extra on it to where it's more of a natural-ish looking thing is better than just buying a cheapo $2 wig from Wish. So definitely spend the time. Okay, so see? And you can still style it. You can still style it. So like I said, I like to keep some of the stragglers like that. Watch, now that I'm saying this, now nothing is going to go right. There we go. There. And I cannot see the back because well, let me flip this around. One of these palettes has a huge mirror. This one does. Let me make sure. That looks like shit. Okay, anyway, that looked horrible, so we're just gonna leave it. Fuck it. Pardon my French. But anyway, so I'm not like the best at tutorials like this because I never know exactly what the hell to say. But yeah, that's how I do it. So this is how I style it. The way I do this one is pretty much the same as I do the other styles of wigs. All my wigs are from Lit Unicorns. They're synthetic. And yeah, I could do real human hair wigs. The thing is with me is that I have a mental illness called trichtolillomania. And that's where you pull at the hairs on your head. And for me, I'm scared that if I had real human hair, it wouldn't help my situation at all. It may make it worse for me because I would get that weird satisfaction that I get from hair pulling. Sorry, my makeup is a mess. It's humid out and I'm out of setting spray. But anyway, so that's why I wear synthetics. I have long hair anyway, And I know a lot of people are like, well, why would you wear wigs if you have long hair? The truth is, for me, it's because of a medical problem. It's because of a mental problem. And this is the best way for someone like me to deal with it. If this is what keeps me from pulling out my hair, which will in turn help it grow, then I'm gonna do what I need to do, right? Because that's, you know, important. This year, I told myself I was going to take better care of me and my mental well-being, and this is part of it. So I'm trying to fix this fang situation. But this is my hair. This is how I usually style it, and I get a lot of compliments on this wig out and about. If you follow me, you know I'm not one of those that's like, I've been asked by so many people, and no one asks you a damn thing. I'm not really one of those. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. It does take some getting used to. I'll do like a quickie tutorial of how I wear one of my other styles of wigs on another day. But this is typically how I do this one. And, yeah, like I said, you know, it takes a lot to do, but once you get the hang of it, it gets easier as you go along. There's lots of tutorials on YouTube that you can do. This chair. There's a lot of tutorials that you can do on YouTube. So I didn't even know that plucking was a thing. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look on YouTube and see how to wear a wig. And yeah, so thank you, ladies. Thank you for all the tips and stuff and on YouTube and sharing your expertise, because thank you. Because I don't want to be walking around with somebody going, that part needs help. So anyway, that's what I do. It's fun, and also wigs are great because you can wear the mermaid hair and not damage your actual hair. And you don't have to worry about, well, is it work appropriate? You know, because we still have jobs that are like, you need to have natural color hair. So it's a good way to do the crazy colors without the commitment, right? So there you go. But anyway, that's how I style my wigs. That's how I do it. Again, you just need some, if you're doing synthetic, you need a nice synthetic hairbrush. You need some wig caps, and spend a little bit more on your synthetics, because sometimes some of the more pricier synthetic wigs are able to be styled with heat tools, whereas I'm not really sure if you spend $6 on Wish or wherever, it's going to give you the same type of thing. I think Brad Mundo did a video where he took wigs from Wish and tried to make them look better. He would be the one that could. So, yeah, but like I said, this is how I do it, you know. Thank you for watching my really shitty tutorial of how to do a wig. Thank you so much for watching. And when I get my next wig, when I purchase my next wig, I want to get a blonde one. I want to get a platinum blonde, because I do actually honestly miss having platinum hair. So I'm going to get a platinum wig next. And when I get it, I will do a video of how to pluck it. So you'll be able to see how I do it. But again, you can see all that on YouTube right now. There's tons of girls and guys out there that show you how to do the plucking. I just need a good pair of tweezers, and don't pull a ton of strands at once because you'll rip the lace. It's gonna take forever to get that part. But once you do, it'll be good. And then, you know, get some skin, what's up with mask? I wore a mask. Get some concealer that matches your skin and kind of dab it, so that way it kind of blends in a little bit more with your scalp, because sometimes the lace of the wigs are not all of them are going to be flesh tone, so some of them are like actual black, so it's like it doesn't look as natural. So if you go in there with a little teeny bit of concealer and you just tap it really gently with like a angle brush, that's what I use, it'll look a lot more natural. And that's how I do the part in the middle on my darker colored wigs, is I use some of the concealer. And that's one of the easiest ways to hide that, because on me, it shows. So That's another way of concealing it. And again, your synthetic wigs are going to tangle. There are special shampoos that you can use to clean them. I highly suggest you invest in that. And again, just get the wig cap. That's all. And don't use hairspray or any type of treatment chemicals on your wig because it's going to make it really ratty. I learned that the hard way when I was wearing a ponytail insert that I bought from Ulta. And it's one of those, is it by Jessica Simpson? Anyway, it's like hairdo or something. And it was really pretty and it matched my hair perfectly. And then I sprayed it accidentally with hairspray and it just became a hot mess and I couldn't fix it. So lesson learned. But anyway, you may not have that problem. But again, thank you so much for watching my rambling, crazy, crappy tutorial. And until next time.